Tonight we're gonna have some guests coming over, and I'm thinking about picking some of the veggies from the garden and chop it and prepare it for tonight's dinner. So join me on this one. While I'm gonna be harvesting some of the veggies from the garden, I would like to take the time and talk to you a bit. We have been developing our garden space for the last, let's say, 3 years. And when we bought this property, the whole garden looked more like a big green park with lots of trees and bushes and some lovely flowers and a small lake. We have demolished the old house because it had huge issues and built it a new one. But during the construction period, a lot of the old garden was destroyed by the heavy machines and construction materials. Starting the garden from scratch was very challenging, but very empowering at the same time. I decided I don't just want to have shrubs and bushes, but a proper meaning for every corner of our garden. And a kitchen garden was actually on my top 1 list. Ever since I was a child, I found peace and serenity playing in my grandma's garden. I would have played hide and seek or even build my own house with blankets between the tomatoes rows and pretend that was my garden. The last 2 years were extremely challenging for me, not only because I was not allowed to work, which until then it was almost like my only definition of myself, but it gave me so much time to reflect on my life and finally process some of the things that I forgot to approach. And boy, that was a lot to deal with. I began to wonder why all the species just live and we humans need to work in order to afford living. And how much life was exactly in living. I began to question myself. What am I working for? For a roof over my head? For daily food? For a holiday or traveling? For recognition? And who am I without my work? What do I wish for? And all those type of things. So I began to create the layout of a garden. And while the garden was changing, so was I. I realized that the answers were all the time in front of me, and I was just looking for fulfillment in the wrong places. This garden not only has helped me overcome my insecurities, but it has given me life, built my mental health, cured my burnout, and gave me hope for a better future. I am telling you all this because maybe you are one of the persons searching for this message today. And if so, I wanted to know that the nature is always the right answer. It will heal you, will feed you, and bring you back on your feet. I am here to help you overcome your insecurities too, and fears, and maybe inspire you to start a garden. You want to eat healthy? You start a garden. You want to fight mental diseases? Start a garden. You have stress problems? Start a garden. You want to help the environment? Start a garden. You want to teach your children to respect the nature? You definitely have to start a garden. And most importantly, if you want to run away from perfection, well, it's time to start a garden. You can help me out in the comments with other reasons you find important to start a garden too. Remember, you don't have to, but you can. I spoke with some friends the other day about growing something for themselves, and they say they would love to grow a garden too, but they just don't have the space. So in this case, I thought, maybe there are some other people too who need help in that direction, so I will approach this topic too. Because you don't have to have a big space to start a garden. You can just do it in containers, right on your terrace or balcony or tiny little area that you have in the garden. And you can do so by growing everything vertically. You can just put some trellises on, make all these huge plants like pumpkins, climb, and you save a lot of space. You can just grow everything together. Some plants really get along really well with other ones. You have to find out which ones with which ones, but you'll be fine. You don't need much for that. I know I've been talking about veggies the whole time, but the reality is actually that I am so much in love with the flowers in my garden as I am with the veggies. And this year it was something really, really exciting for me. What was happening, and that was I started to grow dahlias for the very first time ever. I am so happy I did that. I'm also gonna have flowers in the house in a beautiful vase and on my table. So I was so happy I have this. Yeah, well, I made it to the kitchen. This was really heavy, as you can see. But I'm gonna make some salad, and maybe we're gonna put some of these on the grill, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like at the end. My channel has only one direction, and that direction is to show you that everything is possible and life is beautiful. And when you need something that's gonna heal your soul or heart, that will be probably the garden, because the nature is always right, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm hoping you found a little bit of inspiration, so you maybe start your own garden. If you like to see me on the next video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe share the video with your family, and I'll be very thankful for that, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.